we know it's more or less just an upcharge with Fashion Nova because they're getting their stuff from the same place, but hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, girl, so I am getting ready to head out. I have my laser appointment in downtown Austin this morning, so I'm headed to that. This is my first time going on a Saturday in well over a year, because, you know, my last job, I had my days off. I was going on Thursdays. I had started going on Thursdays. At first I was going on Tuesdays, and then I started going on Thursdays. So this is my first time going on a Saturday, and they don't validate parking when I park in the garage. Like they only do that during the week. So on the weekend, I'll have to find parking on the street, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have to park a little bit farther and walk a little bit farther. Sometimes I can get some like literally outside where I can see my car from the window. Like it's a toss up really. So I'm headed out so I can have time to find parking if I need to. But then also after that, I'm going to run by my tailor and drop off some pants to get altered. I placed my first order ever from Shein. Cause you know, my new job, we wear black bottoms, and for me, it's going to be black pants. And currently I have enough black pants for a whole week. I have enough black pants to get me through a whole week without having to rewear any black pants. I have plenty of black pants. But now that I'm only going to be wearing black pants, I want to get enough for 2 weeks to where I can go 2 weeks without having to rewear black pants. Because I don't want to, I wash laundry every week, and some pants, depending on the material, I may not wash every time I wear them, but some I will. And I don't want my black pants to not be black for too much longer if I'm washing them every week. So I want to be able to go 2 weeks. So I got these pants. I got several pairs of pants, but these are the only ones that came so far. I placed that order on Shein on the 13th. And these said they were shipped first, and they were going to be delivered between the 17th and the 21st. And they were delivered on the 16th. So I ordered them on the 13th, and they were delivered on the 16th. The other ones say they're going to be delivered, or everything else say they're going to be delivered between the 20th and the 28th, I think it is. So I don't know why these were shipped separately or why they came so fast, but these are the only ones I have so far. And these are really nice black pants. And as soon as I got them and opened them, I realized they are the exact same pants I ordered from Fashion Nova. These khaki pants that I got from Fashion Nova, that I absolutely love, by the way, with the piping down the front. It's the exact same material. It has the piping down the front, everything. The only difference is these have a zipper in the back, and these pants have a zipper on the side. That's the only difference. They have the same amount of flare at the bottom, which is like a slight flare, but I had to take them to to get altered, so they're about to cut off a good chunk of the flare. But they are the exact same pair of pants otherwise, and they were a lot cheaper on Shein than they were from Fashion Nova. Even with Fashion Nova's, I remember I got these with the promo code, and these were cheaper than what those were, even with the tariffs from, you know, on Shein now. So we know it's more or less just an upcharge with Fashion Nova because they're getting their stuff from the same place. But I'm going to drop these off to get tailored, and I think that's about it that I have for today. I was kind of hoping that that other order from Shein will come in early and I could take them all together, but watch those come in later today after I already dropped these off, and I have to wait till like next weekend when I have time to go. But anyway, let's do a quick fit check so we can head out so I can go ahead and get out to my appointment. All right, guys, so I got my denim ruffle slides from Walmart, along with my paperclip anklet. I'll never be telling you about my anklet, but I wear it every day. I never take it off. And then I matched that with this pink plaid stretchy dress. I wore the blue one last weekend when I was running errands last Saturday, and this is the matching pink one that I have. These were both for sale when I had my boutique years ago, and now they're just comfortable throw-on dresses. And when I was cleaning out my closet last week, I remembered about these, and I hadn't worn them this whole warm season, and these were heavy in my spring summer wardrobe last year, so I just threw it on, like I said, last weekend and this weekend. And since I was feeling pink, I threw on my little pink headband. I'm usually not the type to go too much pink, but I decided to lean into it today. So I got my little pink circular chevron crossbody bag, my same jewelry, my hoop studs and huggy combo. I put my D necklace on today. I have my drawstring bracelet on my left hand, and then my textured bangle and my paperclip bracelet on this hand, my heart pavoy ring today with my everyday thumb ring. And then I do have on the which one is this one? This is the berry shade, the squeeze and sizzle of the NYX Mushy Matte Lip Balm. And just update on this little phone handheld tripod. I love it. I absolutely love it. The light here, it works, but it ain't really doing nothing, so I don't use it. I just use my lighting that I already have, my ring light that I already use, but I don't ever use that one. But overall I do like the tripod itself. But let me go ahead and head out so I can give myself time to find parking. All right, girl. I wish I had better lighting for you, but this is the best I can do right now. It's actually kind of gloomy outside. I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain today. Last I checked, it wasn't, but who knows, girl, with this weather, what this weather been doing this summer. But anyway, I made it to my appointment early. They're not even open yet. I actually got a nice close spot right across the street. And I have a few minutes to spare. So going forward, I'll schedule my appointments on Fridays, since I'll be off Fridays, or most Fridays. I'll be able to schedule so I can usually, so that I can still come during the week. It is a little bit more traffic. Well, actually, I can't even really say that there's more traffic during the week, because normally, when I was coming before, on the weekends, I'm down here by the UT campus, so when they have football games on the weekends, it's crazy down here. They're tailgating from like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's already like, even parking over here, I'm not right next to the UT campus or the stadium, but like even parking over here, it's already taken, and it's just a lot going on. Even now, it's kind of a lot. There's a lot of people walking, running, biking, walking their dogs. There are scooters. You can see a scooter back there. There's the handheld push scooters, one going by right now. There's just a lot going on. The lake is like right over there, so there's a lot going on in this downtown area. You can see the little Sweet Green right in the corner right there, and then like I said, there's a dry bar, hair salon, and then there's a Solacor, and then there's an Asian sushi restaurant that's right next to it. So even just on this street alone, there's a lot going on. So I kind of prefer to come during the week, even though traffic may be weekday traffic. I feel more secure about the parking situation. I know I can park in the garage. I know I can walk around right quick. I know my parking is going to be validated. So the weekends are really hit or miss. I never know if I'm going to be able to park right here, if I'm going to have to park down the street and park from around over there and walk around the block, and since it is so much going on, there's a lot of homeless people down here. I prefer, if I'm going to have to walk, just for it to be like from the side of the block or across the street, somewhere really close. That makes me a little bit more comfortable with everything that's going on down here. And then also, I know that that's one less thing I'll be doing on the weekend, since I'll only more or less have my weekend days off. I'll have my nail appointments and my laser appointments on Fridays, and then I'll be doing hair every other Sunday still. So I think I'll be doing my hair on Saturdays, since I'm not able to do it on Tuesdays anymore. So just trying to still trying to figure out how I'm going to rework my schedules, but I think that'll be my best bet, to have my laser and my nail appointments on Friday mornings, do my hair on Saturday, whether it's Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, depending on what else I'm doing on Saturday. I'll probably end up doing my hair today, either late afternoon or early evening, since I am doing hair tomorrow. And then after that, I'll be working all week next week, Monday through Friday, because I am working next Friday. So I won't have another day off until next Saturday. So working it out, it's coming together. You know me, I like to have a plan. I like my routines. It helps me stay organized. It helps my mind stay clear. It helps settle my OCD and calm my anxiety. Staying organized and having everything on a routine, on a schedule, that helps me. It helps my anxiety stay as low as possible, which we like. But at this point, it is almost time for my appointment, so let's get in there. They closed, girl. Ugh. So I just pulled up to my tailor, and they are closed on vacation until Monday. So I drove over here for nothing. Ultimately, I guess it's not the biggest deal, because I was gonna have to come back probably I was definitely gonna come back next weekend to pick up these pants, but I was also probably at that time gonna be dropping off the other pants that come sometime this week. So I guess I'll just be dropping them off all at the same time. But I really wish they had this on their, like, updated their Google hours, because since I was coming from my laser appointment, I had never come that way to get to here. So I put on my Google Maps to see how I was gonna get here, and if they were closed, if they had changed if they had updated their hours, the Google Maps would have told me if they was closed. But apparently they didn't. They just put a little sign on the door. But like I said, I was coming back next weekend anyway, but I would not have come today if I didn't have to. But anyway, I guess at this point, I'll just go ahead and head home. Maybe I'll get a chance to do my hair earlier than I thought. So I'll probably head back to the house and eat lunch, because I got food at home. So I'm gonna go back home and eat, and then I'll start my hair early instead of having to wait till later in the day. So that's what we'll do. Let's go home, girl. So I was just showing you that we had our book club activity of the month. So instead of doing our regular book club meeting tonight, we did our activity, which was bedazzling our books. I had talked to you about this before. So this is the one I got the farthest on. Distinct Vibes. As you can see, I did the title with the kind of like the shadowing as well. And then I got started on some of the stars and the little dots around. I still have some more to go, and I'll do my name as well. And then I'm going to do all three. But we were doing a lot of chatting, a lot of talking in the meeting. So that's as far as I got actually in the hour that we had our meeting in. But I was actually going to come back on yesterday and showing you how I was doing my hair. I was actually going to do my hair in a different style, but while I was in the middle of doing my hair yesterday, we got the news that a family member of ours passed away yesterday. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a minute and take up a few days to not record and not edit and not do any of that for the time being. So I did want to come back on and just kind of finish this vlog out. I also did want to attend our book club meeting tonight. I don't know if you remember when I was telling you before, when I was doing like my practice items, those compact mirrors and that stuff for my makeup with the little the makeup brush and everything. When I was doing that stuff, it was really relaxing and therapeutic to me. So I did want to attend the book club meeting tonight to bedazzle and just kind of be with my book club sisters, and it did help keep my mind off things because the past 24 hours have been pretty rough. So like I said, I'm just gonna take a few days. I'm not gonna be recording or anything, so I don't know if it's gonna be 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm just gonna see how it goes, and I'm just gonna take a break from content for now. But that's it for me, girl. That's all I got. I appreciate all your love and support and your well wishes, because I know my community will always wish me the best. So I appreciate you and I thank you in advance. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you so much for spending the weekend with me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.